Wow. Ryan. Hey, everybody. I'm Zach.
I'm Ryan.
You're Ryan. This is VHS.
Yes.
And tell me what we just watched.
We just watched The Void.
The Void. And
you know
so,
when this came out?
I'll find out for you really quick, dude. The Void, oh, wow. You said some things in the watch party that made me actually be like, wow, and actually I'm excited about it. But without that, dude, I'm very disappointed.
Very disappointed.
With a couple things. Well, because, okay, hear me out. This came out in 2016, actually. All right, but hear me out. The Duffy Brothers definitely watched this.
When did Stranger Things come out? Sorry.
Fine, dude.
10 years ago. It would probably be a similar time, though, honestly. Because I feel like that was a long-ass time ago, too.
I know.
We'll see who came up first.
2016.
What?
Chicken or the egg,
Writers
baby. Chicken or the egg, baby.
When
Chicken
you're all
or the
writing
egg.
and doing things, people know each other in the industry. They hear things. They do a lot of movies like that, too, where they come out with things
this
that are
is
similar.
XYZ. This isn't a fucking big budget thing. This is Little Leagues, dude.
That's crazy. They probably
the
fucking
Duffy Brothers ripped this
what
shit
you
off.
working on over
Hear
here?
me out. All right, so
oh yeah, I'll take a look at your script and read it over for you.
One thing. So what
I
I
got a
like
good
this movie,
idea.
the first. I stand by my old statement. The first 30 minutes of this movie, really gripping. Really like, what's going on? This is not cool, dude. This is crazy, dude.
Yes.
I love the aesthetic. It's like an old
Give
town.
them a breakdown of what it is.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
90s vibe. You got this cop who's small town. You can tell it's an old school because old school cop cruiser, right?
Yeah.
He picks up this dude who's just a drunk. He takes
And it
him.
may have been earlier than 90s, like you were saying too, because we didn't see any cell phones, but like,
Okay.
who knows?
80s, 90s. It's not in this genre.
Yeah.
It's of yesteryear, if you will. All right. So he takes him to the local hospital, and he's like, "All right, check out this dude. I don't know if he's drunk. He's bleeding all over me." And dude, he gets him on the stretcher. Funny note.
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, fucking bam! John Cena, this guy. Do the fucking thing. It's hilarious, dude. Good call when you did that, dude. It's fucking hilarious. But he gets him on there. Anyway, the whole thing is, they get this guy into the hospital, and the whole hospital gets trapped by these weird, almost like Ku Klux Klan people with triangles over their face, hoods. They just start surrounding the hospital with weird knives, and the cop is stuck in there. He has a pistol. He's like, obviously he's a cop. He's like, what's going on? He goes into one room. A crazy nurse just scalpeled the patient in the fucking eyeball.
Yeah.
She's going crazy.
She's in there. He's like, hey, what are you doing over there? And then just slowly starts seeing the whoosh.
And
it's
she's
like,
oh. He's like, what are you doing? And she's like, this isn't my face. It's not my face.
Yeah.
And like, you think she's gonna cut herself? And she starts sprinting at him. So he's like, boom, 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 boom.
I feel like she may had already started like shaving on her face because she was covered in blood, or she'd already been like doing it prior.
Probably both.
It's crazy. It was
So she was nuts already. So you realize people are going crazy, and then more of these weird cloaked people are around the hospital. That's the part that I love. I love to be like, you don't know what's going on. Who are these weird culty people?
I do like
right?
that.
And then you have these weird two country guys come in with an axe and a gun.
Replace the culty people with the demigorgons.
I know. So Ryan made a call last 5 minutes of the movie, literally the last 5 minutes. Yeah, this is very similar to Stranger Things. And then we both were freaking out like, wait. Way fucking
So they totally just ripped this off and made it like a weird spin on it.
Yeah, but like
they took the Void and made it.
And
That's
that's
Hawkins.
They did the era.
What if that's their fucking school?
They did the era.
Dude,
Oh
that's
my God.
Hawkins. They
Oh my
literally stole this whole
God,
thing
dude.
and they're like, we can make that but better.
Dude, and they made like, hey, Hopper.
They just said, they're like,
let's
we gotta make it
do a little
different by
bit.
putting a psychic kid in there.
He's obsessed with his daughter, dude. 11.
Dude.
Who died? His daughter died?
I swear.
His daughter, dude, Hopper and his daughter died.
I swear though. Yes,
Dude,
this
the
is
cop
it. This is
died.
it. Yeah.
Holy
And
shit,
literally,
Ryan.
they show the upside down, which is through the Void. They have the Void. They had the Demigorgon. We said that was the Demigorgon. The guy. That's fucking what's his name? Baltimore.
That was Vecna.
Yeah,
It's Vecna.
That's what I'm saying. They literally had that.
Ryan.
He went through a wall. He just barely made it out of that
for the
thing.
review. Holy shit, Ryan. Because wait, it looks like Hawkins.
Yes.
It's back in the same time frame.
Yes.
There's this weird upside down era, like,
And they show it. Yeah. The way. Oh my god.
And then there's these weird creatures that are like viney and creepy and weird.
Yeah.
There's also the big bad guy is literally Vecna,
Yes.
right? Same voice, same look, same everything.
Crazy.
Honestly, this is literally like Stranger Things. Like, you know how there was a thing before Oreo and then Oreo took over and Oreo's the shit? There was a cookie before Oreo that Oreo knocked off.
Yeah.
This is whatever that cookie is before Oreo, this is that cookie for Stranger Things. This is like the beginning, and then something else came that was like the same thing, and they just did it better and mass produced it.
What was it in like the last season when the
Will was gay.
No, when like the nerdy kid's like, we were wrong about everything. It's like it's a portal thing. What were
Dead
they,
wrong.
What were they talking
Dead
about
wrong.
that portal thing being or whatever? What did they say it was? It was like
A bridge.
A bridge, like, and that's what this little fucking triangle is. It's a bridge to the fucking. They're upside down. It's a pyramid. It's a pyramid scheme. There's so many pyramids in this.
Listen,
It's crazy.
this one was all about triangles. I get it. But, Ryan, what are some things that you fucking, like, what are some things you liked about it? I'll tell you some things I loved about it, but first since I gave you an overview.
Yeah.
They're trapped in a hospital. Some weird things are happening, weird culty people, and then there's this hellish thing where they start going to this weird, trippy area where they're seeing...
There's also, like, different characters involved. So, like, we have the cop who brought in the person that he found who's injured. Then you have these two dudes who are running after the guy who was injured that was brought in there.
They're the ones who busted in.
Yeah, it's a father and son duo, and the son doesn't speak, whatever. It doesn't matter. Father-son duo, they're coming in, guns blazing. You have a girl who's pregnant, and, like, her grandpa or father brought her in there. So she's pregnant at this hospital, about to bust.
She's big.
Obviously pregnant, yeah. Then you have the cop. One of the nurses that works there was like his ex-wife or something. They had like 11 years before, but they lost a kid, so they kind of don't talk anymore. Like it screwed up their relationship.
Yeah, it fucked them up.
Then you have the amazing Wong. Oh my God, Ellen Wong.
Jesus Christ, dude.
She is carrying this film.
She's an angel.
Just by walking by each shot.
Sorry about that.
So you have Ellen Wong in there. She's just like a nurse who is a rookie. She doesn't know shit. She doesn't know squat. She barely knows where to put the thermometer. She's putting it in their ear, their butt, and then she's like, oh wait, this is supposed to go over your tongue, sorry. Oh, one of those. Regardless, you got her, and you got some other nurse, and then some other dude that you said died off right in the beginning. But I think that covers most of them. Oh yeah, and like the main doctor who's like...
He dies pretty early on,
yeah, he dies too.
When the two guys come in... Yeah,
he dies. But those are our main people, what I just stated.
And there's this weird hellish landscape where they start going down to the basement, and then it goes to like a further sub-level. Yeah. They're really going to hell, is where they're going to. This weird, hellish, red lighting area. They see the fucking zombie bodies. They're just like trying to kill themselves.
At one point when Ellen's like walkie-talking them, like trying to like guide them to an area, it's getting staticky, and then she even says, we don't have a sub-level past this one thing. Yeah. And they're in there. We were talking about the creatures, I think, and like what they look like or something. Oh, were we talking about what we liked and what we hated? What were we talking about?
Let's just jump into that. What do you like? What do you don't?
Okay, what I liked, I'll tell you right now.
Tell me about it.
I really enjoyed, like you were saying, the beginning half was like super good, where it's like you're cultivated or whatever. You're really like
captivated. For sure.
You're captivated. Yeah, you're captivated. You're cultivated. You're captivated. You're immersed. It's really drawing you in. I also thought that there was a lot of like Silent Hill vibes with like how they get into some of these weird like creepy areas.
You did mention that when they're
dragging axes. Dragging axes. They got like these creatures that are kind of like
dark
mutated.
room where all you see is the flashlight and the shotgun.
I did like the weird creature, like the tentacle-y, like
it was very
randomness.
Thane 80s-esque,
yeah,
for sure.
It was cool. Yeah, definitely the Thing like call out. But like overall, I mean, I really like that. I do feel like there's such a crazy like mirror.
I didn't notice it until you said it at the end. Yeah. I would not have called it then. You mentioned that. I was like, oh, now I'm seeing everything. Hopper, literally the main guy, his daughter died.
Yes.
Holy shit, he's flawed because of that.
Yes.
Holy shit, he's got so much going on.
He never got his 11.
He's the one cop.
Which maybe he'll get it later because maybe something happens because he's in the upside down now.
With his lady.
Dude.
This
is weird. Okay, anyways. So overall, I do feel like they totally, like the Duffy brothers ripped the hell out of this to make Stranger Things. Obviously, like this is like when you get the first version. I mentioned they took it, enhanced it, and they buffed it out.
Yeah,
and they
mentioned it in the fucking watch party where it's literally like it's the cookie before Oreo.
Yes.
There was a cookie before Oreo. Oreo took that, knocked it off, and made it way better. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the Stranger Things before Stranger Things.
They're like, hey,
we can. You got a great idea. I love that. Dark cookie, white cream. I'm gonna make it better.
Yeah.
Boom. They're like, oh, flawed cop with a dead daughter. Weird upside down.
Do you think
area.
like we gotta look up the writers list? Do you think they ever look at this and they're thinking like with all the Stranger Things how it's so pop culture? Like, dude, what the fuck? Do they ever have any sort of like
anger?
Wait a second. That's very familiar.
It would be weird to not.
Yeah,
if you wrote this,
we looked up. They both dropped at like 2016, so it's like it would have been the same time. And like when movies drop, it seems like I've noticed too, like just in general, when there's a movie that drops, there's like movies that are very similar to that movie, almost to like confuse you to go to the wrong movie, so you shell out money to a movie
It's
that
like
you
it's
didn't
like
need
a
to see.
mimicking.
Yeah.
For sure.
They copy and paste. But like that being said, the Duffy brothers, they took this and
They ran.
they
with
made it into like 5 seasons. What, over a string of like a decade?
4 good ones.
Yeah. So like they took the main idea of this, but then they were like, we can stretch this into a season. We can stretch this into a season. We can like map it out. We can flesh it out a lot more. But like you replace all the Ku Klux Klan looking people, the white cloak people with the triangles,
With
and
the weird military or
and
what?
I would make them like demigorgons and like creatures and
Okay.
things like that. Just like, oh, those are good fill-ins. Okay, so there's something that's coming at you. And then they have creatures they're seeing too, so they're like, obviously we gotta make something mutated and weird. You have the Upside Down, you have like...
I would almost think Ku Klux Klan is like military.
Okay,
and then
yeah,
all
that
the other
makes
creatures
sense.
are like demigorgons.
That does make sense. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes more sense for sure. Definitely military, and then because like, yeah, they're keeping things locked down. And even that hospital place reminds me of like Hawkins.
School, dude.
Yeah,
It looks like a school, dude.
It's just so weird, man.
And it's that same
So
time
weird.
era.
Yes.
Like that's another thing. It's like everything's very similar with that.
Very.
Overall,
very.
though, like if without the Stranger Things connection, the end of this movie is kind of like.
You're like, what the heck? But I mean, even Stranger Things ending, that was kind of like...
Don't get me started.
They didn't have a good enough ending to base it off of. They're like, well, what the fuck? We got to think of something here? That's so funny.
Oh my god.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh my god.
Dude.
It keeps getting better as far as the connection, dude. Like it starts off great and then they can't button it up.
That's so weird, dude. That's so weird. All I'm going to say is
they
the
even have,
Void
did we
and
talk about,
Stranger
they even
Things.
have, the main villain is Vecna, for sure. Like that's
Yeah,
okay,
Vecna for
it's
sure.
Crazy.
And like the thing is though, like obviously with Stranger Things, they started milking it. They're writing their own story for sure, but like this is like the bare bones. This is your rough draft to just be like, make something out of this.
Listen, there's some parts on this I liked. Like I said, it was very cool. Like you said, I loved the beginning.
And I feel like they also... Sorry, I'm sorry. Last time. I feel like the brothers could have added a shit ton of characters to dilute you from actually seeing how much they pulled from this.
How similar.
Let's just add a shit ton of characters because they got so convoluted with how many characters they added.
Hey, let's add Rock and Robin.
Yeah,
hey, let's add her.
Let's add all these people. Let's add the fucking neighbor. Blah, blah, blah,
let's
blah,
add,
blah.
yeah, let's
Dude,
add dipshit Dylan. Hey, let's
it's
add...
it's red herrings to throw you off the trail, bro. Holy shit! Now you can go. I'm sorry. I just had to I had to speak my piece.
It's wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I mean, the similarities are eerie. I was just gonna say, like, I love the setup of like the old school vibe. There's no cell phones. They're in this small town hospital where it's like almost like a closed door whodunit. Yes. They're stuck in. There's the creepy people outside with knives, fucking going crazy. I love the aesthetic of that. And then you go into a weird room. The nurse is going crazy. So you're like, oh shit, are people losing their mind here? So everyone's kind of freaking out. There's only like a couple characters in here. Yes. There's the doctor, the sheriff, his ex, and then the nurse. And then, the pregnant lady and the grandpa. So it's a small cast. And the druggie. And that's all you got before the 2 country guys come in. So I really like the... I mean, it's charging.
You were saying how you really like the aesthetic of like an 80s theme.
So
you like the...
I love that. I love the old school small town vibe, the throwback. They're in this weird, orange light building. Crazy stuff. Closed door whodunit. It's very cool. I like the character build of the cop. You were riding his ass the whole time. Like, I feel like he did a good job.
The cop is really useless.
No, I honestly, I still like the cop, dude. Fucking cops coming to this fucking cold, dude. He doesn't know what the fuck this is. These guys, this is not their first monster. Do you see how, like, they know what to do, what to chop, what to kill?
I love it, yeah.
He's like, what the fuck is going on? All right, give him a break, dude. He's a small town cop. He's seeing a fucking horrific shit, dude. Give Danny Boy a break.
But, like, he can shoot a regular woman directly in the face, not taser first, just shoot her.
Ryan, no, she had that coming, dude. He should have shot her 3 times.
But, like, when he destroys a freak of nature...
I swear to God, this ends right here. Dude, he was doing the best he could. All right?
That's so funny.
I did love that. Once you brought up the fucking Stranger Things aspect, it blew my mind. The first little bit was awesome. There's a lot of things usually I love when they don't answer questions and they leave stones unturned. This one almost took that, like, they almost like took advantage of that to where it's like almost too much.
Yeah.
Like I haven't seen too many movies that do it too much. Usually they over-explain. This one under-explained. I don't think I've ever had a film to where like they under-explain to where like I didn't like it. Normally they under-explain. I'm like, yes, let me fill in the blanks. Mm-hmm. This one left so much to blank to where I'm like, I'm kind of confused at what happened and what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And then like they would jump from this blank to that blank and like expect me to know what's happening. Like you mentioned, there were Polaroids at one time. The doctor that died, but then he was in the dreamscape alive, talking about weird shit.
And that's also something else that's weird. That's also very eerie of Stranger Things with the dreamscape and also manipulating people's thoughts and like the things from season 4 or 3. I don't mean to keep jumping back to that, but I just keep seeing
it's a very good call.
They took the father-son thing that happened with the shotgun scene when he's strangling with the shotgun.
Dude,
it's like
there's so much about this that is like this is literally like, if you like Stranger Things,
like you can correlate and see, you can connect the dots.
This is literally Stranger Things light. Like this is pre Stranger Things. This is where they came up with the idea.
You can see the it's like when what was it not Thomas Edison, was it Benjamin Franklin? Thomas Edison, I think. Whoever stole fucking Tesla's electricity, like because he used to use like a certain type of bulb, and then so and so stole it and used a different bulb or used the same one or whatever. They take the idea, they make it their own. They brand it a certain way.
Wasn't he a patent clerk and he stole a bunch of patents?
No, that wasn't Albert Einstein. He was the one that did the bombs and shit. It was Benjamin Franklin, right? Okay. He was the one that stole the fucking patents.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought. Einstein
Isn't he the father of electricity, Benjamin Franklin? But really, it was fucking Tesla.
I thought like Edison bulb.
Dude, it's fucking really late. We've had like 6 bottles of drinks, and it's fucking like what 3 in the morning? I don't even know.
Something like that.
I can barely fucking...
We're into the void for sure.
Dude,
so
I'm in the void. But
this one, wacko movie, amazing. I said, like, the setup of it, like, I mentioned
cool.
So this was, like, I saw this a long time ago when it probably came out.
The lights are flashing, too, dude.
I know.
The lights are fucking flashing. The hospital lights flash. They flash outside. They flash. It's crazy. They flash before, too, because that's what distracted him when that girl was able to, like, somebody was able to get a move on him. Was it in the back? I don't know, but the lights flash a couple times, and that happens in Stranger Things. There's electrical weird fucking the radios. I can't hear you when you're in the upside down. They lose contact. It's not the same.
I know, dude.
Fucking A,
the vines, dude.
This is literally just a rip. They ripped off.
They definitely ripped this off.
You can tell that the void. You can tell the void was first. Yeah, you can tell the void was first though, and they polished it because the void shows all the seasons wrapped up into one, but it's all in one central location.
So they're like movie.
Yeah. So they're like, let's take this idea, take the concept,
stretch it out,
spread it out like 5 or 6 seasons.
Like you said, let's add some characters.
Yeah, make it more convoluted, but let's also make them travel around. We'll do fun stuff.
Hey, should we throw a Russian thing in there?
Yeah, for real, yeah. They were trying to get you so hard off the trail with like red herrings to get you so like you couldn't ever tell. We caught it. We caught it. We know where you guys got this, dude.
This is definitely like Danny is Hopper for
sure. Your secret's not safe with us because we're about to blow the fucking lid off this bitch.
Yeah, dude. This is where Stranger Things got their idea. You heard it here first.
That's the title. Boom.
Stranger Things stole the void.
Stole this. They stole this idea.
Now, obviously, right now, what do you think about the ending?
The ending kind of had the same feeling with like Stranger Things ending, man. One, how is it that he goes through this portal
and then finds his like girlfriend?
Yeah, that was a weird thing too. But also
he tackled Vecna through the portal.
They're also like breathing there, and like all the pyramids. It was the same concept before, where it's like, how can they breathe on this planet?
Where is it
in this new area? Yeah.
The only thing I liked about the ending was, let's just say he found his chick, right? They both just hold hands into this ending, and then it goes to black. I like that, but like the whole thing of getting into the portal, then he finds her. He's not with the bad guy. How are they breathing?
Yeah.
The portal is they're on land, even though like it was showing them in space. So many questions.
It was very like
the one guy turned into smoke as he was going into it. Like
it was weird.
We don't know what it is. We don't understand anything.
And then they're staring up at all these pyramids, but then they're staring at things.
What was the hellscape? What were all the triangles about? We don't know, dude.
Were they portals? Were they all like different things?
And then he had this pregnant chick like who was pregnant with the doctor's wife.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like or
with the doctor's son. But then Vecna was like, use this vessel for my daughter.
Yeah,
and then that's why this crazy monster came out of her.
Yeah.
And it's just so much stuff happened where I'm like, you have so much going on. Like I don't understand much of it. Like,
it's so funny because you have the same type of mindset when you watch Stranger Things about what was wrong with that as well. It's like so fucking weird.
Dude, I love that you literally pointed out about the ending that I hated Stranger Things ending season 5.
Yeah.
And I hated the ending of this movie.
Yeah.
Like they literally copied even the hatred.
It's so
even the copying
they're so
of that.
unoriginal they couldn't even think of their own
That's what I'm
ending.
saying.
They're like they didn't know how to tie it up, and we don't
know how to do it
We're
either.
just making a better polished off version of this, so we don't know how to tie it off either.
They tried to do a Hallmark version of it.
It's crazy.
And it just
they're like, well, it's because they held hands at the end. They just made their big embellished version of it.
Dude.
It's like such a copycat, but like it's like they have a bigger budget copycat type of deal.
On a much broader scale. It's literally whatever the thing was before Oreos or the fucking. There's a million other examples.
There's so many examples of people getting stolen or ripped off from.
Getting kneecapped.
Who's the director of this? Watch it be like the Duffy Brothers, and this was like their blueprint. Like, you know how like sometimes they have like a pilot version of things?
Yeah, it's not though.
Directed by
Canadian Lovecraftian, Ryan.
I like that.
Every time we get that. Horror film.
Jeremy Gillespie.
Directed by Stephen Kostanski and Jeremy Gillespie.
Gillespie.
Praised for its practical effects, which obviously is good. Yeah. Hey, and 80s horror aesthetic. I love it. I told you.
Okay, 80s. Yeah, 80s, yeah. Ooh.
Oh, drawing comparisons.
Duffy Brothers said that they're quoted saying we stole their idea.
It said comparisons to John Carpenter. I thought John Carpenter had a hand in this.
Hey, John Carpenter, though, we did say that whenever we were watching. This is like the thing. Yeah, with the practical effects.
We felt the same way, for sure.
But yeah, dude, that's crazy. That is crazy. I want to know if these guys ever had any sort of like just rubbing elbows with the Duffy Brothers, if they were like somehow in the same set area.
Ryan,
because like it doesn't take much. Those scripts go around in those circles. They caught wind of it.
And guess what? XYZ is not the top dog, dude. The Duffy Brothers, I feel like they took it from them.
They did.
Bigger budget.
They did.
It's literally like some
that
fucking
Netflix money, baby.
It's crazy. I have my number on this one. I already said what I loved and hated. Do you want to add anything else?
Let me think real quick.
Like, what was your favorite scene?
Oh, that's good. Okay, favorite scene. Fuck, dude, I don't know. There was like some crazy stuff. I liked when fucking dude, I'm so tired. Give me a minute.
6.5 hours later.
When Wong was just like kicking her feet up, just hanging out.
You just love Wong, dude. She's just so awesome.
She's so personable. She just seems like a real person, you know?
She's like 40s now.
It's like, I know, and she doesn't look like a day over 20.
26, dude.
It's crazy. She looks like I understand. It's because of the Scott Pilgrim. She's the same chick from Scott Pilgrim. She was the Asian chick who was like, oh, she's just so pretty. But anyways, I don't know. Favorite scene, I'd probably have to say, I don't know if I have a favorite scene as much as I could say aesthetic. I like the aesthetic.
The overall aesthetic was fucking dope.
That was cool.
Dude.
I really like
my
that.
favorite one part. I have a couple of cool parts. My favorite, like,
I'm glad.
I know, no worries. No, like my favorite part, like just one small snippet part. I loved when he threw him on the stretcher. I thought that was so fucking funny.
We're definitely gonna throw that shot in
and we'll do it, John Cena.
Do the fucking,
I know, but like he literally was just like fucking. All right, 1, 2, fucking bam.
And they also like mentioned like something about like it's like about how fragile the guy is or something weird. They said, I swear they said something along those lines.
It's wild. Like that was hilarious. That was fucking good.
And then we joked about like when the pregnant lady was in there and they're like, we can't move her, and the guy's like, I could put her, like, we were joking like, oh, he could put her on a gurney. It's like, bam.
Dude, that was funny. I like that. The practical effects, I liked that they did practical effects. I did like that versus CGI. That was really, I appreciate that. We called out that it's like the Thane. Yes. The viney weird shit.
The first thing that spat out of that chick's face,
that was fucking
like
crazy,
out of her mouth,
dude.
when it started saying that, it was like, oh shit, immediately.
That was cool. That was cool. I like the mystery of that early stuff. The hellscape was kind of cool at one point, like that thing that was like hitting its head against the thing. That was kind of creepy.
Yeah, okay, that would have been a good scene to call out. I'm glad you just did. That pipe scene was fucking wild.
Yeah.
And just seeing all those different things down there.
Just writhing around.
That's where I was getting the vibes also of like Silent Hill, like all the weird corpse like nurse ladies and shit, like just the weird mutated shit.
Speaking of which, and the fucking Asian hottie nurse when she was hiding in the fucking closet, and like the one thing was walking by with dragging the axe, like you said before, like just causing suspense when it's like you even said like, dude, they let her go.
They already saw her.
They're just messing with her, dude.
Yeah. That's almost like when those demi-dogs ran past Rockin' Robin or whatever the fuck in that fucking hospital.
You're reaching on that one. You're reaching on that one, dude. You're reaching.
Went right by
listen, everything else, you're spot on. That one's a stretch.
It was such a ridiculous show at some point.
I get it. That one's a stretch. I bet that one's a stretch.
They're like, well, we got to do a call out. These are just they're tipping their hat, you know. They're fucking. They have so many Easter eggs in that show.
This really was a crazy comparison. Let's just list off the comparisons really quick for certain things, unless you have something else you love or hate.
No, we're good.
Okay.
We're good.
So I hate the chaos where we didn't understand
there's a lot that I hate. I actually could say a lot that I hate.
Say something you don't like.
I didn't like so many loose ends of like just like you said, it was very questioning to the point where you're like, this is like, a lot of questions. I don't know. I didn't like how like the Asian chick got let off the hook. Like I feel like she should have just been murdered. But I'm glad she lived because
I'm glad she lived.
I know
She's
it's
a
long.
sweetheart. You're fine. You're fine. I'm glad you did good.
I know, but realistically, but regardless, yes.
Realistically, it should be fine, right?
I mean, okay, yeah. There's other things I didn't like. I'm sure, but fuck it, I don't care. Just,
all right,
just go.
Let's list off the things, Stranger Things. All right, we're gonna go rapid fire. Me one, you one. Me one, you until we can't. All right. Hopper and the main guy, dead daughter, also a cop, and the head of the small town.
Yes. Like the Vecna is like the is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
main
yeah,
guy?
you
Okay.
say one and I say one.
Okay,
Vecna is the same.
He's like the same big bad.
They're
bad
both
villain.
in the fucking 80s.
Yes. The Upside Down is flashed up, and you see it looks like the Upside Down also in the sense of like the storminess. Like it's literally the same.
The monsters are viney and dark and creepy looking.
Yes, yes. There is like strange frequencies and lighting that happens a lot where like it's messing with everything, and it has to do with these portals, these triangle things that are like the Upside Down. It's all connected.
Yeah.
Like there's a weird the lights flash, and then the radio doesn't work when they're in that area.
Yeah.
They're in different areas.
The whole hospital looks like a school, like the building of like Hawkins.
Yeah, yeah.
In that fucking.
The building does look like
the building does look
Hawkins.
like
It's
it
crazy.
looks like a setting in Stranger Things.
It does. Definitely the fucking planet they're on at the end is like the ending of that.
Yeah, it is like.
And it's very anticlimactic as well, where you're like, what the fuck is happening? Yeah. And how can they breathe? In both settings, we're always like, how can they breathe?
That's a fucking golden one.
Crazy.
For sure. All right, let me see what else we got.
I know there's more.
I know there's more too.
I know there's more.
It's just killing me.
It's gonna be one of those things. As soon as we get done recording, we're gonna be like, another thing.
Fucking thing, dude.
Gosh.
Ah, man, dude. It's basically Stranger Things.
It is.
Did anyone have egos or something in that shit or something?
That would have been hilarious. And
I wish they would have.
Yeah.
I wish they would have.
They also did not explain anything about that girl who got burned in the very beginning with the cigarette.
Yeah, we had no idea.
And the guy who ran away, like, why did he run from them?
We don't know what's going on there.
That's kind of funny.
It's very Stranger Things like, where you set something up.
They tied up. That was their Russia. That was their Russia.
What I'm saying. That was their Russian, but they're just like,
God damn
fuck it, dude.
Oh man, that's so funny, dude.
There's a lot of ties to Stranger Things.
I'm so glad that
we're both tired as fuck.
We caught the tiger by the toe, both of them.
We sure
got
did.
him.
We sure
That's
did.
so funny.
So anyway, that's all we got. I'm gonna give this one. Honestly, I was gonna give it a 4. After the Stranger Things thing, I'll give it a 5, dude. You guys, you came up with this idea before Stranger Things. 5. Good for you. What do you got?
I'll do a 5 because of Stranger Things as well. I like it.
5, baby.
Yeah,
all right.
5.
Hey, let us know what you think. Do you think this is a rip-off of Stranger Things?
Yeah,
I
please
think
watch.
so.
And yeah,
hey,
compare.
tell us what else fucking we missed, because I know there's a million other things that are just like Stranger Things.
How does this correlate with Stranger Things even more so than what we just said? Because there definitely are. There are more.
Yeah, it totally is. Also, if you made it this far, give it a like. You've gotten this fucking far.
Yes,
one like. Click a button, dude.
Yes.
And if you want to see more of this, subscribe. We drop a new thing every week.
bell.
We'll be reviewing new movies,
We'll be
old
ringing
movies, the
the
good, the
bell.
bad, everything horror. It's all in the bag. If you have a movie, put it in the comments. We'll also put it in the bag, and then we'll review a fanfic. That'd be awesome.
That'd be good.
Fanfic, not fic. But regardless.
We might do a fic.
See you next time, Ryan.
Be kind. Rewind.
Until then, Ryan, let's go.
See you next time.
He got hit by an axe by our boy Danny, who's a hoss. That's
The one thing he's done.
Are you kidding me?
Whole
Are you kidding me? He shot the fuck out of that crazy broad in the beginning.
Got a new clip in there, new mag. It's literally what it is.
God damn it!
If I do hear this motherfucker talking about the girl, the baby's not either. Swear to God. She needs like Band-Aids or like, I don't know, bubble gum. I don't know what she needs. They need things to help her though.
Oh, there's the pistol. That's why he hasn't been shooting Ryan. He didn't have his pistol, dude.
Well, yeah, he's a bad cop, dude. He's fucking
Ryan,
dropping pistols.
you've been on Danny Boy's dick, or on his back.
You've been on his dick.
You've
I've
been on his back. You've been on his ass. You've been on his ass.
I'm on his ass.
all
This
day.
guy can't do his job.
Listen,
You're on his dick. Like,
I'm like, dude, give him a fucking break. Give him a fucking break, dude. Fucking,
Like,
you're fine, Danny
What
Boy.
tickets did he get you out of? Is what I want to know. What is happening right now?
He's a good guy. He's a good guy, all right?
That's crazy. Oh man.
I don't know why you have such a problem with Danny Boy, dude. He's a good guy.
I just see some random people come in and start cleaning the house.
I just see him being a normal dude who happens to be a cop in a small town.
That's because the normal dudes are the ones that are fucking everything up, doing the thing that he should be doing.
What?
They're the supernatural. He's the natural.
Get me out. Ryan. What do you want him to do, dude? He's not trained for this bullshit, all right? Fucking, he's doing the best he can. He's doing the best he can, okay?